Hello once again, everyone, and it's time for more Neckbeard stories with me, your friend Moonhorse. How's it going? This is from Reddit user LizCat14. Cool. My roommate, the Legbeard. Or just a horrible person. I'm not really sure anymore. Warning, it gets foul. Hey guys, been following Moonhorse. That's me, how's it going? On YouTube for a while, and I thought you all might get a kick out of this one. It's going to be a long one. There's myself, and I'll be using my username for this one. I'm 5'2". At the time of this story, I was about 22. 150 pounds, not very overweight, but I'm not thin either. And then there's my roommate. We're going to call her A. She is a 330-pound girl, 5'1", in a poly relationship with her fiancé of 8 years and their girlfriend of 3 years. Her relationship, age, and weight comes into play. A few of my friends come into play, but they're not heavily involved, so I can just explain them as we go. The story is long, so I'll probably not be able to fit it in one post, and this will have to be put into multiple. Now, this is the start of my junior year in college, technically, and we're both transfer students. If you don't know what that means, it means we attended community college after receiving a minimum of 30 credits. We have a good GPA, 3.0 for the school I attend now. You're allowed to apply and automatically be enrolled. I graduated community college with my associates and a 3.3 GPA and took a year off. So the timeline for this goes downhill super fast. This all happened literally from August 18th of 2017 to November 13th of 2017. Wow. Right before our Thanksgiving break. That's right, 3 to 4 months is all it took. But I'm still hearing about this psycho to this day. And this story doesn't end once she moves out. Oh no, we'll get to that shortly. The story actually starts about 2 weeks before August the 18th, our move-in date. I was contacted by my soon-to-be roommate. She wanted to know what I was bringing to the room, what we would share, etc., etc. I told her I could bring a TV, fridge, along with a couple other items. She was bringing her printer. She warned me that she was a bit messy, and sometimes there's a bit of clutter laying around. I told her, I'm a little messy too, and this wouldn't be an issue at all. No problem so far. She seemed pretty normal over text. She asked, after we moved in, if her friend could come visit. I saw zero problems with this. Move-in day finally arrives. We get there a bit late. It's a 5-hour drive for us versus a 2-hour drive for her. My parents get there and move me in. She's already claimed which side is hers, and I'm fine with this. She did not say a word to me. In fact, I didn't see her the entire weekend until our parents left. Once they were gone, the first thing A said to me was, "So, my fiancé is going to be coming over this week?" I was a bit confused. First off, this was the only thing she had said to me all damn weekend. Secondly, I don't remember her even asking about a fiancé, let alone mentioning that she was with anyone, before she hit me with, "Oh, and my girlfriend," and proceeded to strip in front of me and toss her clothes to the side. Well, that hits about a 4.0 on the fucking awkward scale. Now I was beyond confused as hell, because one, our door's open, and bam, she's just stripping for everybody to see, including our poor sweet mates who slammed the door shut. And two, I'm still trying to process that she has a fiancé and a girlfriend. What happened to the friend coming over? I asked. Oh, well, my friend is my fiancé. I knew if I said fiancé, you said no. So I just sat there for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say they can't come visit. But you said they could. I said one friend could come visit, and you never said fiancé, so I never said he could come, let alone 2 people. At this, she started pouting at me and sulked off to her bed. You promised they could come. Wow. Now, I never told her any promise that they could come. Again, I didn't even know it was a fiancé and a girlfriend. This may have seemed mean, but I was trying to get adjusted to sharing a room with someone. I'm not ready to have fiancés and girlfriends over just yet. But even though I said no, guess who shows up anyhow? A fiancé and the girlfriend. And guess who wanted to have sex? Yeah! They wanted to have a three-way in the room with me sitting there doing my homework. That's just fucking creepy. She said I could stay. I was not dealing well with this. I sat there for a couple minutes with the boyfriend saying they should go to a hotel or somewhere more private before A said that I wouldn't mind, that I'm cool with it. I was not cool with it. And this ended up running and telling my RA what was going on. My poor RA's response was, "We aren't even here a week, and someone's pulling shit." And ended up throwing the boyfriend and the girlfriend out. A soon followed as they went to find a hotel for the night. Unfortunately, shit got worse. Remember she mentioned she was a little messy? Yeah, she was full of shit. This was not a little messy. Within the first 2 weeks, she had a stack of over 10 Domino's pizza boxes stacked up on her desk and the floor. Wow. It just sat there. I had to keep our door open all the time because, thanks to her, the room smelled of BO and Domino's pizza. She had Coke Zero and Mountain Dew. Why is it always Mountain Dew? I assume caffeine. Cans stacking up in the trash can that she never emptied. There was a small puddle forming under the basket since it was one of the baskets that was metal with holes. It got worse after 3 weeks. This is going to get gross. I am so sorry. About a month into our first semester here, I came back from my 8 a.m. class. Now, here's another problem besides her mess. She would stay up every night yelling and screaming and playing her video games till about 4 a.m. We had an LED light that was one that you can find in a damn Kmart overhead lighting up the room. She kept it on all night. This caused me each night to get only about 4 hours sleep. No matter what I did or how many fines she was hit with, she never shut up, never turned off that damn light. So I come in, I'm exhausted. It's 9:30 a.m. The 8 a.m. went from 8 to about 9:15, and it's a 15-minute walk. And her dirty clothes from the last 3 weeks are all on the floor on her side of the room and are now moving over to mine. For once, she isn't passed out asleep in her bed. I was exhausted, so I took my Swiffer mop and started shoving her clothes from my side of the room back onto hers. And that's when I saw it. God, I wish I could say it was just a bug or some shit, but no. No, here's where it gets disgusting. This is your final warning. Earlier in the week, she told me that she started her period. You can see where this is going, can't you? I hadn't thought of any reason why she would tell me this until I saw it. All of the underpants she had worn for the last few days, and changed frequently, had blood in them. This gross-ass pig had taken her period-stained panties and left them about the fucking floor. I noticed about 6 or 7 pairs of these just in random spots on her side and of mine of the room we're sharing. I actually shrieked at this. I don't fucking doubt you shrieked at this. Holy shit. I wanted to vomit, and I'm surprised you didn't. And I ran to the bathroom and did so. Well, I am not surprised anymore. The clothes were dirty, and now I had to find out that she had that on the floor and on my side of the room. My sweet mate Becky came running over, hearing me freaking out, and asked what was wrong. She got worried I was hurt or something. I showed her this shit, and she fucking gags. She hurried back to her room and came back with a plastic bag, and we just bagged the shit and threw it out onto her side of the room. And then we got to work cleaning my side of the floor because we found red streaks and cleaned my poor Swiffer. When A came back, I told her she can't do that, and she just rolled her eyes. You're just not used to living with a real woman. I need a lot of space, because we're all women. We all have accidents. Yeah, we are all women. I got that. But we don't have 6 to 7 accidents and then leave them on the fucking floor. I gave up trying to argue with her for the time being. I was just so tired and grossed out after that I grabbed a shower, and then I crawled into bed and tried to take a nap or something. I said this was going to be a long story, and this is only the first month. Only the first month. Wow. There's plenty more to write about, and I'm going to be getting in touch with her roommate from the second half of the year, who I became good friends with due to our mutual bullshit with her. And I will post part 2, hopefully within this week. Moonhorse, if you do end up reading this, I am so sorry. Lizcat, you are not nearly as sorry as I am for you for having to have lived through this shit. Holy fucking Christ. There are no words to, wow. Just fucking wow, dude. Like, holy shit. Okay. Let's just go straight to the most disgusting thing. We have accidents. Yeah, everybody has an accident. Everybody fucking spills stuff. Everybody has problems. That is not a problem. That is not the fucking, point of contention here. Once, while in this very office, I was incredibly drunk and knocked over a bottle of wine. There wasn't a lot in it, but there was enough to get under the carpet. And even fucked up me knew, I need to get the shop vac and try to clean that up as best I can. Granted, if you look really hard, you can still see where it's spotted, but that's because I didn't shampoo the motherfucker. But I did actually fucking clean it up. Even fucked up, I knew to clean it up. That isn't, I had an accident and just, it's a thing. No, that's, you just didn't want to be fucking bothered. Okay, I've seen a lot of the Neckbeard and Legbeard nest things. I went through depression. You guys know this is not a secret. And the depths of my depression, the biggest thing that I couldn't do was organize. So there was just stuff. There's all this stuff stacked everywhere, and there was dust because I couldn't get motivated to, dust or clean or anything. But never was it just, dirty clothes or food. Those are two things I just cannot stand. I have to be able to see at least most of the floor. I can't stand not having enough room. I get really claustrophobic, and it makes me crazy. So I don't understand how people like that can just, stuff all over the floor, especially, obviously foul clothing and things like that. Just, really, dude? I don't get it. I guess I'm just not going to understand that, but the other half of that is the food thing, the pizza boxes, and the stuff like that, and it's look, again, to use this office as an example, the other half of my office is a workshop. That's not a joke, it's a literal workshop. It's an actual fucking, there's a tool bench and everything. So the trash can in there is the big fucking metal kind that you would put out by the road, except, we don't do that because there's a thing. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's a big metal trash can. So while it can still hold a shitload of stuff, it gets emptied on the fucking regular. Because I don't know if you're really shitty, I'm really hoping X roommate doesn't seem to notice this or what. But I don't know, kids, maybe you noticed it too. Trash fucking smells bad. That's just a thing, isn't it? That's just a fucking thing, isn't it? Trash fucking smells bad. That's why you take it out. Hey, man, we're batting on fucking amazing cylinders over here. We're brainstorming like some motherfuckers. I do not... Oh, my God. And this is just the tip of the iceberg from the way you described it. I look forward to reading the rest of your stories. I really do. I want to know what the fuck. Because it's... The timeline you set up is not a very long timeline, so I need to know what the fuck happened in that short amount of time that could have resulted in this being such a horrible thing that you were like, no, not only do I need to tell this story, I need to tell it to someone on the chance that it's going to be put on fucking YouTube. That's how angry I am. I need to know the rest of this story. This is fascinating. Thank you for sharing this story with us, Lizcat, and I look forward to part 2. And I hope the rest of you enjoyed this as much as I did. There were some foul moments, but this is still a crazy, wild story, and I'm very excited to know what the fuck's gonna happen. And if you did enjoy this, and you have your own story of whatever, you can send it to my subreddit at r/moonhorse-stories. I check it every day. I will be there. And if you'd like to help keep the lights on in this crazy place, I have a Patreon you can donate to, and I also sell t-shirts and stuff like that. New t-shirt designs should be coming soon, if they're not already out. I don't know what order these are going to go up in. I never do. Anyway, you'll know. But whatever. The links to all that and more are right down there in the thing below, the drop down, whatever it's called. I don't fucking know what it's called. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode. I love you all, and goodbye.